mess is this? Right, let's get going. Turn this off. Right, so as long as I take a wide swing, but not too wide, so I clip the gate with the corner of the trailer on this side, we should technically get out. It was a tricky little one getting in. Blindsiding in off this road with pedestrians and whatnot, but we got it. Cheers, pal. Hopefully I'll get out here. I'll try and keep it wide. I don't really want to run up the curb. To this van. Take my window down and I can see. Hopefully we'll get out alright. Just mindful. Nice wide swing on now. Lock on. Take it back off. It should just come round here, I hope. Yeah, we're out. Oh, thank goodness for that. Right, seatbelt on. Need to go left here. I'm just going to go out the way I came in, which will be left here for us. Yeah, it was an interesting one this morning. That I was coming down the M6 and I saw I followed my old truck and trailer, my old Jenkins truck. I saw my old trailer this morning, my old truck and trailer. It was actually weird following it down the M6 with somebody else driving, but I no longer work for them anymore, do I? So that's now somebody else's full-time ride. And I got to here and I realised this was going to be tricky getting in and out of, but you know, professional driver, we do it.
At the end of the road,
it took a couple of shunts to get in.
587.
It took a couple of shunts to get in there because people were just impatient and wouldn't wait, even with banksmen, you know what I mean? But we got in. Just mindful. Just mindful. We're not going to come across just yet because we're not going to clear this junction properly. We'll have our arse end sticking out. Mindful now, there's traffic behind me, so I'm going to start getting impatient. Waiting for this traffic clear from the right. We'll start going across now. Going to cross both carriageways and get
Turn
back onto
left,
this main road.
A587, St Albans Road.
Just mindful. Just mindful. He's going to let me go. See, this is where you get people what won't wait for you, you see. Could have waited for us, but no, they're not bothered. I have to get out here now. There we go, we're out. Woo!
After 300 yards, go around the roundabout, 5th exit, A587, St Albans Road.
Right, so mirrors. We want the right hand lane. We're going to be going back to the M6. We want the M6, the M58, because we're going to Liverpool. Right? We're picking up a load for Glasgow. Just mindful.
Go around the roundabout, 5th exit.
Just mindful of cars behind me, and also trailer cutting up on this curb. Just a nice wide enough swing. Everybody knows what I want to give them all my right intentions. Mirrors as we come out of there. Progress. Just mindful of this crossing. I'm expecting these lights changed. Woman with pram, just poised ready. Yeah, I did suddenly think to myself this morning, wow, it was so much easier on to walking flow with Yankees, like going on site and pushing a button. But you know, this is going to be part and parcel of the job. Building sites, tight entrances and exits. You know, it's always easier coming out forwards than it is reversing in. But it's one of them. It is what it is. Road tight cycle lane, little mini curb roundabout, also a parked car here across the cycle lane. We'll get round it. Mirrors. It just seems to rocket when you slow down like that and you suddenly tap the accelerator again. It rockets you forward. It's not sexy. Middle lane, that lane's turning left. Lights are on green. But no, it's part and parcel of this job, and it's one of them. You know, there's only me can get this thing in and out. You can have as many banksmen as you want, but none of them are HGV drivers. There's only me driving this thing, so I've got to get myself in and out. And it was challenging, don't get me wrong. It was tricky, but it took a couple of shunts. I think it was 3 shunts I did all in all, because I was coming round too tight here on my good side, and too tight for. Once I straightened up, the trailer would have been swinging into gate, so I had to go back out and come at it again another 2 times. It was a blind side because I couldn't see a thing on that side, plus I was loaded with concrete as well. But we got it, you know what I mean, we got in, it's no bother. We got there on time, we got in, we got loaded. Jobs are good. No issues, no dramas, just rock and roll. Let's get this ready because my trailer's telling me that it's not fully level. There we go, saw me. Just coming into a 30. So yeah, we have no idea what we're loading next, what's going up to Glasgow. Time now is 5 minutes past 12. We was on site there for a good couple of hours, good 3 hours. Got there for 8:30, 9, 10, 11. So 3.5 hours, yeah. Or just shy of. Well, it is what it is, you know. Once I took my straps off, rolled everything up, put everything away, I didn't lift a finger then, until it come to tidy up time when I was tipped. Everything's lifted off with a crane. Professional men, well, know what they're doing. So just backing him off. Let's put a signal on because I'm going to come over this white line. I'm just mindful of this guy here, pedestrian going, getting someone out of his van. Lights are on red. Mirrors. So I think we'll run you into Charnock Richard Services. I'll just quickly nip into there. Stop and use the toilet, and then we'll crack on to Liverpool. It's a beautiful day. It's that building, that site where I've just been on was absolutely caked in crap because it's put heavy rain down at the weekend, hasn't it? All this sunshine we've had for a couple of weeks, it was like a mud bath in there. Only when you've got to get out and take your straps off, lights are changing, traffic's still coming through them lights there on the other side. Only when you've got to get out and walk out. So it was alright when I was getting out in cab, but getting out to walk outside at trailer for taking your straps off was just ankle deep in shite. It's not sexy. I think I need to invest in a pair of wellies. When I take my boots off and put them on top step anyway, and I'm used to going on shitholes with Yankees, you know what I mean? But no, that's going to be part and parcel of this job, getting in and out of tight sites like that. It is what it is. The thing I find irritating and annoying is when you're trying to reverse in blindside like that, or trying to get out across that onto that dual carriageway thingy-majig malarkey, then nobody will let you out. Everybody wants to try and squeeze around you. It's like, it's a truck, you know what I mean? And all you have to do is wait 30 seconds, a minute at most, and you'd be in, you'd be out. But when they're trying to get round you, you've got to literally have eyes up your arse when you're trying to reverse in off a road. And even with banksmen stopping traffic, they were coming round them, just totally impatient. That's why, lights are changing. That's why I don't want to do London with this job. He said it was London, time for London stuff. I meant, no thank you, it'd be time for something else. The one thing that sold me with this job was we don't do London. That'll do for me. I would not fancy central London trying to reverse in and out of sites. It's as tight as anything with traffic. Horrendous round you. We're changing, mirrors. Just mindful of this thing coming towards me. But no, it's a decent job and it's a decent company and they seem decent people, so I'm happy so far. I think some of the sites will get a lot more challenging, a lot more difficult as we go on, but I am a big lad now, do you know what I mean? I've been at it long enough. I can't get away with being an experienced driver anymore. Mirrors. Just mindful of this guy on bike here. On taking his phone out of his pocket, texting. The thing is, people want new housing, but they don't want the mess that comes with building the new housing. They don't want the inconvenience or the mess. Do you know what I mean? So they're building new housing for them, to cope with the demand or try and cope with the demand. But nobody wants to be around. Nobody wants trucks coming in delivering stuff. But I don't know where they think material comes from. It has to come in on a wagon. This guy's pulling out on me. Mirrors. Back him off. Yeah, everything has to come in via a truck. So it's the catch-22. They must think Santa Claus comes down at night and lays bricks. You know what I mean? Puts foundations in and footings and groundwork. This has been a big job going on. We do a site. Well, I said we. I used to do a site just over the back there on the right-hand side on the industrial estate. I used to load a load of scrap wood for running up to Hesby Wood. Skip I used to go to, so I've been down this road 1,001 times with Yankees, and this has been going on for a while. This lot over here on the left hand side, they're putting a bypass in. Once it's done and up and running, they reckon by winter this year it'll be good to go. You'll never know any different. There's a lot of work goes into it, you know what I mean? Lights are changing, mirrors as we go.
After 300 yards, go around the roundabout, third exit, A585.
But I'm not missing the household waste and the dust, what I had with Yankees. Yeah, it was strange following my old truck down the M6 this morning. And I came off at junction 32 for the Blackpool turn. I don't know why I'm indicating
Go around the roundabout, third exit.
I came off at junction 32 and he or she kept going. So they was going M6 south, I don't know where they was going. I didn't see who was driving it, I was just behind it.
Take the exit, A585.
So we want to be going right at these lights. If we're going back to we don't want to be going straight on for Garstang Road, we want to be going M6 south. So ideally I want to be going right at these lights, picking up the 55, jumping on the M6. I could have come off this morning at junction 33, come down Garstang Road towards Garstang and then cut right, through towards St Michael's on the wire and all that. Again, look at this fella here, impatient, just wants past us. There's myself and slow moving vehicles in front. Just a car there, just wants past. Nobody's got any patience these days, everyone's in a hurry to get somewhere. It's the attitude of, screw you, I'm alright, Jack,
yards, you have reached your destination. It is on your right.
Oh, thanks for that. Don't know where this thing thinks it's taking me, actually.